Okay, so good morning, Prof. Usman, Miss Filia, Miss Mutiara, and all of our friends in metabolism class. My name is Andini Putri Alsa, and on behalf of Group 10, I would like to welcome you all to our presentation about food coma as Postprandial Somnolence. Okay, next. So this presentation composed by Andini Putri Alsa, Nur Rohman, and Risda Maulida Afifah. Next. So this is the outline of our presentation. First, we have a background that consists of what is a food coma and why is this even happening in our life. And next is the cause. So it's consists of why food coma can be happening in our metabolism. And the last but not least of our topic is the prevention. It's about how we minimize or even avoid this even called food coma. Next. Okay, so first the background. Next. Okay, food coma, is it real or just myths? So according to Urban Dictionary, food coma is an event when you are eating so much food that you feel as if you are about to pass out or fall asleep. For example, last night I went to McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut, and I ordered 2 Big Macs, 3 calapas, 12-piece bucket of chicken, and a supreme pizza. After eating, I was not able to move, so I called in sick the next day and told my boss that I was suffering from food coma. So from the example, we know that a food coma is an event when we are eating so much food and a large meal that our body is kind of have a easy metabolism, so it has an effect on our productivity. Next. So post-meal grogginess or a food coma is a feeling of drowsiness and low energy after a large meal, and it actually has a scientific name called postprandial somnolence. This drowsiness is not the kind of sleepiness you experience when it's time for bed. Instead, it's a particular state of contentment, maybe a little overfullness and feeling less alert. Some people may also feel lightheaded and unmotivated, which may explain why many workers or students experience a post-lunch slump in productivity. Next.
So what the causes of food coma phenomenon? Next slide, please. As we all knew, our body requires energy to function its system, and the energy itself mostly obtained through carbohydrate. As we eat our food, our body will break down the carbohydrate in the digestive system to turn it into glucose, that then convert it into an energy. After eating, our body will release some hormones such as amylin, glucagon, and cholecystokinin, where these hormones would increase the blood sugar levels, create a feeling of fullness, and also trigger the produce of insulin, where the insulin will be streamed through cell tissues, and finally we gain some energy. So what about the sleepiness we felt after eating? Next slide, please. The sleepy feeling you often feel after eating came from the increased level of melatonin hormone in the body. Not only the sleepiness, melatonin hormone also known to give drowsiness, dizziness, headache, and even nausea for some cases. So what causes the emergence of melatonin hormone in the body? The precursor to melatonin is serotonin, a neurotransmitter that itself is derived from the amino acid tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid found in certain meat and dairy products. When this amino acid is consumed along with carbohydrate-rich food, it will easily enter the brain and boost serotonin levels. Within the pineal gland, serotonin would be acetylated to form N-acetylserotonin and then methylated to yield melatonin. So consuming rich protein and carbohydrate food will be a great recipe to make us feel sleepy. Next slide, please.
Okay, next, prevention. Okay, wait, okay, uh, okay. Food trace in the protein or carbohydrate, okay, can make people feel sleeper that on their food. Some research believe that the person feel tired after eating because their body is producing more serotonin. Okay, serotonin is chemical that play a role regulation mood and sleep cycle. For the reason, eating a meal rich in both protein and carbohydrate may make a person feel sleepy. Okay, and this of tryptophan occur in food that are rich in protein. These include salmon, poultry, eggs, spinach, seeds, milk, and soy product, and food that contain high level of carbohydrates, pasta, rice, wheat bread, cakes, cookies, donut, and muffin, milk, and sugar and candy. Okay. Other factor can contribute to tiredness after eating. The first, poor sleep at night, which can lead to tiredness throughout the day. And two, drinking alcohol with a meal, especially during the daytime. Okay, next. Okay, this this is 7 effective tips to control sickness after lunch. The first, sorry. Okay, so first you do not sit back your neck, take a walk, because this sort actually to help increase this oxygen level in the blood and block your energy. And two, chewing gum. According to a study published in Journal of Psychology and Behavior, chewing gum may reduce tiredness and it could increase altered. Okay, chewing gum may help because you are constantly, constantly instead action giving a major mood boost. Okay, the third, drink water, lots of it. Four, eat healthy, say no to junk. And five, know your portion control. And six, avoid sugar and fat. And seven, keep a track for the 7 effective tips to control sleepiness after lunch. Okay, this is a reference for this presentation. Okay, thank you for attention.